Hi, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Scott Gagliardi here with your Friday morning First Alert Weather Extra. Had some rain last night. Very beneficial for anyone who saw it. We desperately need the rain, so we're going to take any drop that we'll get any time of day. And there's some more chances over the weekend. Not only tomorrow night, where we have, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, into the evening, where we do have a First Alert Weather Day issued for strong to severe thunderstorms, but also now into Sunday. We're going to show you everything, though, in just a minute. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, across New Haven and across the Yale campus, where you see more blue, certainly, than we've seen just over the past couple of hours. In New Haven, you saw just about, say, a quarter of an inch to 3/10 of an inch of rain last night. So very good news there. Old Saybrook looking good. You can see that seagull there. Enjoying the lack of rain right now, but it was definitely it woke you up. It woke some people up for sure. It woke me up around, say, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Even some flashes of lightning along the shoreline last night. But plenty more where that came from, not today, but for tomorrow. Hartford still looking at a lot of clouds out there. And at Bradley, saw just about 4/10 of an inch of rain. Temperature right now in Hartford, 66 degrees. There are some visibility issues in Waterbury up through Torrington, say the Route 8 corridor. Visibility in Waterbury still down to a quarter mile, but improvements being seen everywhere else across the state. First Alert Live radar, it's looping over the past, say, 5, 6 hours. So the way things stand right now, we look good. We're clearing. Conditions are definitely much better than they were throughout the overnight hours, but it was very early that we saw this rain. You can notice, you can see some of those flashes of lightning, the lightning strikes in the bottom there. Yeah, we saw a good amount of rain. And in places that desperately need it, we're talking anywhere from a quarter of an inch to a half of an inch along into the east of I-91 towards the New York-Connecticut state border, up to an inch of rain. In some cases, maybe an inch and a quarter down through extreme southwestern parts of Fairfield County. So excellent, excellent news. Good for the drought monitor. So this is the latest maps that we had yesterday. None of the rain that we had today, or none of the rain that we'll even see through this weekend, will be on this map. It's the ones that we'll get next week. Maybe some improvements, but as mentioned, we've always said you need day after day, or at least a couple times a week, of a good soaking, half of an inch to an inch of rain to really start to make improvements when it comes to drought. It takes a while to get to drought, and it takes a while to get rid of it. So continue to exercise caution when it comes to your water needs, especially in those areas shaded in that yellow. Temperatures, nice and warm, 60 to 65, near 70, even a few low 70s along the immediate shoreline where we're seeing some of the clearing. Oh, let's go back there. 24-hour temperature change. We're up anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees warmer right now than we were this time yesterday. Now, our wind speeds, they're generally still out of the south. They're calm, up to about 10 miles per hour. Those will be picking up throughout the day today as well. And our dew points, now dew point up to 70 in New Haven. These will be increasing throughout the day today and tomorrow. So the storms we get tomorrow will have a lot of energy to fuel some of the thunderstorms that we're expecting in the afternoon hours and the evening. And at this point, looking like a good likelihood we'll see some severe weather here in Connecticut. It's all thanks to a cold front. That cold front stays well off to the west today. It's sunny, it's warm, and it's humid. And then once we get towards tomorrow, still starting off the day just fine, but that cold front coming in really during the peak heating of the day, which can give us the strongest storms here in Connecticut, 4, 5, 6 p.m. And then an area of low pressure actually rides along that cold front and keeps us wet into the day on Sunday at this point. So at least to start the day, we're going with some showers, but likely staying on the cloudier side. In terms of that severe weather threat, we're in a level 1 for tomorrow. There's a chance this could get upgraded to a level 2. A lot of the data coming in really supporting the chance for even the likelihood of severe weather in southern New England. So as soon as we get an update on this over the next couple of hours, we'll bring it to you as soon as we get it. The chance for excessive rain exists tomorrow as well. In this green shading, a level 1 out of 4 for some potential flash flooding. It's just too much rain in a short amount of time. And with all the moisture out there, yeah, it's certainly possible. The biggest threats, though, as always with thunderstorms, is the lightning. Some damaging wind gusts, though, as well as heavy rain. Some hail is possible, and even the isolated chance of a tornado. Now, so far in Connecticut, we have not seen one single tornado warning this year, and that's pretty abnormal. Normally in a year in Connecticut, we see about 4. So we're hoping to continue the trend of no tornado warnings, but tomorrow's a day where it is certainly possible. Let's take a closer look, though, at First Alert Futurecast. So tomorrow afternoon, here's around noon, clouds are beginning to increase, but still, if you have any plans, you're good until about noon. It's any time after that we'll notice some of these storms begin to come through the state, 2, 3, 4 p.m. I notice a line of thunderstorms likely forming as some of these, notice those deep red shadings, could really be on the stronger side. So any thunderstorm warning that you get sent to your phone tomorrow, if you have the First Alert Weather app, yeah, you're going to need to take those seriously. And when you hear thunder, head indoors, continuing 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And then things begin to wind down in terms of severe weather, but we keep the threat for showers through the evening on Saturday and then even into Sunday morning. Here's still, look at near noon on Sunday now. Some showers, so not the best trend, I guess you could say. Improvements expected throughout the rest of the day Sunday. And once we get into next week, it's looking much better. Your dew point trend, it's our friend once we get beyond Saturday. Sunday less, and then by next week, yeah, it's going to feel like fall out there. For today, looking at those 70s and lots of 80s, mid-80s today. It's becoming brighter, and you're going to feel the mugginess in the air. Tonight, it's mild, it's muggy, and it's mostly clear, but those temperatures in the mid and upper 60s, yeah, you're going to need that AC tonight. Your First Alert 7-day forecast, mid-80s today and tomorrow. First Alert weather day, tomorrow afternoon and evening for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Temperatures go from the mid-80s down into the 50s by Sunday morning, a few showers in the morning, and maybe till around noon, improvements throughout the day. And then once we get towards next week, overnights in the 40s and afternoon highs in the low 70s. That's for the Hartford area. Some of those typically cooler spots, likely high temperatures struggling to get out of the 60s Monday and maybe into Tuesday as well. All right, let's look at your First Alert forecast. Today looks good. It's mild, it's breezy, and it's muggy. But tomorrow, those thunderstorms, if you don't have the First Alert weather app, download it. It is an excellent resource on a day, every day, but tomorrow for sure, when we want to send you those push alerts for any of the latest warnings. All right, other than that, have a great day and stay cool out there.